There are a lot of therapeutic choices. If you really take the time and put in the effort to look at all of the factors that are influencing what's happened to a person since having COVID, there are a lot of treatment possibilities. There's not one single treatment. There are many treatments. And what I find I have to do in my practice, but this was even true before the pandemic, is I have to individualize treatments based on the characteristics. And they had no symptoms. And she took biopsies from near where the vaccine had been administered in skin that looked totally normal. And she was able to demonstrate that the spike protein from the vaccine had attached to the lining of blood vessels in the skin, and where it attached, there was inflammation. A protein called interleukin 6 was present in elevated numbers. So this phenomenon of endothelial inflammation is an essential intrinsic part of COVID-19. It happens to everybody, and it happens even with spike protein-based vaccines, because it is the spike protein that is attaching to the lining. So there is, in answer to your question, yes, cells that are senescent are more susceptible to these effects, at least in blood vessels. What this does in the blood vessels is it creates an environment that favors blood clots. Ordinarily, under normal conditions, your blood vessels are designed or have evolved not to discourage blood clotting so that everything flows. But as the cells get inflamed, the whole environment of the cell surface changes, and now blood clotting is encouraged. So you get this combination, this really dangerous combination of inflammation of the lining of blood vessels and microscopic blood clots. And it's a feed-forward loop, because the microscopic blood clots increase the inflammation of the blood vessels.
Really safe to use nattokinase?
That is a very good question. There are a lot of people who say that nattokinase has helped them. It's helped their symptoms. Nattokinase by itself is not likely to break down microclots. And it's really uncertain whether the ability of nattokinase to break down spike protein is really something that happens. I mean, the nattokinase isn't getting inside the cells. People can get totally well. I've had patients who were wheelchair bound when they first consulted me, who about a year and a half later were running 5K races.